What's up, guys, and welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this wonderful channel from. This is John Gillis Entertainment. We give you a little hot gist of all the trends and happenings not just in Nigeria, but in Africa and globally. If you are new here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button on the bell icon so as to stay updated with all the flows. Let us start from political news because that's what has been trending in our beloved country, Nigeria. Big ups and congratulations to Senator Godshill Akpabio. We just got this news that just in is fresh, it's breaking, that Akpabio takes office or out of office as the 10th Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Wow, big ups and congratulations to Senator Godshill Akpabio. According to reports that the former governor of Akpabio State, Senator Godshill Akpabio, has been elected as the Senate President of the 10th Assembly. Akpabio, who is the preferred candidate of the All Progressive Congress, was paired with the senator representing Kano South, Jibrin Barao. And also, according to reports, that the voting in the election of a new Senate President had commenced with Akpabio and former governor of Zamfara State, Senator-elect Abdulaziz Yari, going 2-2. That after a quick recess, Sani Tambuwa, the clerk of the National Assembly, declared Akpabio as the Senate President, having garnered 63 votes, leaving his rival with 46 votes. Against the announced time of 10 a.m., the election started before 9 a.m. After the clerk of the National Assembly called for nominations, the senator-elect for Borno South, Ali Ndume, nominated Godshill Akpabio, senator-elect for Akwa-Ibom North-East, as president of the Senate. Akpabio accepted the nomination, while Elisa Abo, Senate-elect for Adamawa North, nominated Abdulaziz Yari, senator-elect for Zamfara West. The senators protested that Yari was not allowed to stand for the position as a first time. After the lawmakers cast their votes in alphabetical order, two representatives of each team came to count their votes. Senator Adeola Solomon and Ndume came out to represent Senator Akpabio, while Abo and the senator-elect representing Ondo South Central District, Jimo Ibrahim, represented Senator Yari. Once again, big ups and congratulations to the Senate President of the 10th Assembly, Senator Godswill Akpabio. And also, still in the news, we have this news that Akpabio swears in senator-select. And also, 10th Senate, that Ariwa Group backs Akpabio for Senate presidency. And also that Akpabio will be Senate President from the desk of Ozodinma. Well, big ups once again and congratulations to Senator Godswill Akpabio. And let's get a breakdown of what he has achieved so far, his political career. That his political career started in 2002 to 2006 when he was the Akwa-Ibom commissioner. He was made the commissioner in his state, Akwa-Ibom State. And from 2007 to 2015, he became the governor of the state. And in 2015 to 2019, he became a senator. And in 2015 to 2018, he was the Senate Minority Leader. And in 2019 to 2022, he was made a minister of Niger Delta Affairs. And in 2023, he is now the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So also remember that he wanted to run for presidency in the just concluded election, but he stepped down for Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who was then vying to become the president, and now he has won the election as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Big ups and congratulations to the Senate President, Senator. Well, in the political news, let's dive into something else. We got this news that Rufai Oseni speaks on being offered appointment in Tinubu's cabinet. By the way, for all those who have been following Rufai Oseni, do you think it would be a welcome idea or a logical idea for him to get an appointment in Tinubu's cabinet? It has happened before, but let's just forget about that. Let's talk about what's trending right now. The popular TV host Rufai Oseni has reacted to the rumors that he was offered a political appointment by President Bola Tinubu's administration. That we should record that Rufai Oseni is one of the critics of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu before the presidential election. Tinubu had defeated other presidential candidates, including the flag bearer of the People Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and Labour Party candidate, Peter Obi, and the new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP presidential candidate, Rabiu Kwankwaso, and several others to claim the #1 political seat in the country. Tinubu, who was inaugurated on the 29th of May 2023, had since appointed former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajamilia, as his chief of staff, and the former governor of Benue State, Josh Akume, as the secretary to the government of the Federation. However, the president is yet to appoint a spokesperson and other cabinet members in his administration. Following a bill signed by ex-President Muhammadu Buhari, Tinubu is expected to constitute his cabinet within 60 days of inauguration. Oseni, in his reaction to the report of being offered an appointment in Tinubu's administration, described it as fake news. The popular journalist, in a post on his Twitter account on Monday, wrote, "Fake news. I was not offered any position in this administration. And content working on TV and radio. Thanks." So we've heard it from the desk of Mr. Rufai Oseni. If you are in his shoes, would you have taken up a position in Tinubu's administration? Or if you are to advise him, what advice would you have given to him? The comment section is open for you to drop your advice. Well, let us dive into something else. This has been trending since yesterday when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed a bill that will be granting student loan to afford or acquire quality education in the country. Well, there's been so much drama going on around this bill, this loan bill approved by Mr. President. We have this news that student loan bill proposes 2 years imprisonment for defaulters. Voila, deal. 2 years imprisonment for defaulters. According to the report, that the student loan bill proposes 2-year imprisonment for defaulters. President Bola Tinubu on Monday, June 12, signed the student loan bill into law. The new act provides an interest-free loan for indigent students, in which beneficiaries will only pay back the exact amount they collect. Well, the act will establish the Nigerian Education Bank, which will supervise, coordinate, administer, and monitor the management of student loans in Nigeria. Only students studying in higher institutions within Nigeria are eligible for the loan and is for the payment of tuition fees alone. The repayment of the loan will begin 2 years after the National Youth Service Corps scheme is completed, and defaulters or anyone aiding them shall be liable upon conviction to 2 years imprisonment or a fine of 500,000 naira or both. Meanwhile, a student can be disqualified if they or their parents have defaulted of any loan in the past, or their student have been convicted of drug-related offenses, or any felony involving dishonesty or fraud, or if the student has been found guilty of exam malpractices by any school authority. Wow. Then the grammar is plenty. Well, we've heard it from the desk of Mr. President. And so Nigerians were jubilating today when Mr. President signed this into law. Well, regarding the bill, someone dropped this message that repayment, that beneficiary must commence repayment, as I read earlier, 2 years after NYC, and 10% of salaries when you are employed, direct debit from employer, or if you are self-employed, 10% of your profit until you clear the loan. Someone else said those that will be ineligible to enjoy the student loan bill signed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that those of you owing PAMPay, KUDA, and other organizations, that those of you convicted of a felony or any offense, including dishonesty or fraud, and those of you found guilty of exam malpractice by any school authority. Wow. And he also said, let me add that repayment of the loan will be 2 years after completion of NYC, and it will be direct deduction of 10% of the beneficiary salary at source by the employer. When the beneficiary is self-employed, he shall remit 10% of. Still regarding this, someone said, how will you get the money to pay? That if you don't have a job, me, I don't know. That will be you and your family's problem. Wahala day, wahala day, wahala day. Well, the other person also said that the President join the army bill will then be signed. That means if you remain unemployed for 2 years after school, you will be mandated to join the army. Don't do it. Just borrow money from Pampe to pay the loan. Then borrow money from Egbon Adubo to pay Pampe. Well, we've heard it from the desk of Mr. President. What do you have to say regarding the loan bill that just been passed into law? Please don't forget to drop your comments on the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this wonderful channel. Make sure you subscribe button and bell icon so as to stay updated with all the trends. See you soon and have a memorable day.